All right, today we are at Powers Auction Service in Browntown, Wisconsin. And we are starting off with a big tractor here. This is a 4386 International. Looks like a 6-cylinder. Duals. Let's climb up there. Wow. Oh, wow, it smells a lot like rat piss in here. All right, it's saying 4,600 hours, but it definitely could have rolled over. Thing's a 10-speed. That's kind of a cool shifter, but it's really probably a pain to reach. Yeah, no bueno. This thing's sweet. You got really good vision in it. All right, we got a lot to see and only about 30 minutes to try and catch it all, so we're gonna move fast today, but I definitely wanted to check out this thing. I like how the front end on these look just like the little Cub tractor front ends. Rubber's not in bad shape. I mean, it's dry rotted, but it could be worse. Next to it here, we got a little John Deere 450G. This looks like a nice machine. Undercarriage is in good shape. 10,000 hours, wow. Nice open station machine. A little faded. Let's go find something else cool. All right, we got a couple older John Deeres here. There's a 2440. That's pretty modern. We got a B. This is a 2-cylinder, I think. Yep. Are these 3 cylinders? No, they're 2 cylinders. That goes to the coil. Pretty straight tractor. I don't care much for narrow front tractors. Oh, it's actually not that straight. It's pretty hammered. I like this one next to it much better. 3020. These are nice size little diesel work tractors. See if it's got an hour meter still. I cannot read it. Oh. 4,000 hours, but could have rolled over. Not bad looking. One bad dent. Here's a little bit newer machine, but an odd one nonetheless. It's an older ASV. It is rubber tracks. Check out the sprocket setup on these. Super goofy machines. I assume this one was a forestry mower of some sort. I think that's what these were originally marketed for. Do not drive. That's a bad sign. Never run one of these, so I don't know how the controls work. That's not a pedal, that's just a footrest, I guess. Big cab though. This one's got a bunch of wood going on inside of it, so it must be custom. Got a side hill 6620. Ooh, there's a service truck up here with a crane. This must be a utility truck, actually. Oh yeah, that's too new for my taste. Cool crane though. Right across the way here, we got a narrow front case. I don't know much about cases, but I always thought they were really cool. This one must leak like a sieve somewhere. It smells like hydraulic oil. A 4-cylinder diesel. Pretty cool machine. The Comfort King, but I don't see a model anywhere on it. We got a couple odd ones over here. We got I think it's a Model L John Deere. I always thought these were really cool. Got some sort of cultivators on it. Really nice shape, definitely restored. Yeah, it is a Model L. Did a really nice restoration. It looks like it was really straight beforehand. These are really pretty short tractors. It comes up to my belly or so. Next to it, we got quite the oddball. An Alice Chalmers 7580. These things are pretty cool looking. Much taller than I am. I like the custom paintwork on the engine. Let's see where you crawl up in this. This one also doesn't have much tread. And that one's pretty dry rotted. Wow. All the tires hold air. Yeah, check out the carpeting we got going on here. All right, there was a snake living in the door at one point. Hopefully he's still not here. No idea where an hour meter is in this thing. Might not, oh, there we go. 5,000 hours. Much longer nose than the International we were in, but about the same amount of viewing area. A little bit grosser of a cab. Man, that hood. How the hell do you dent the hood on a tractor this tall? I will never know. The nice thing about how tall this tractor is, you can check out how messed up the camper is next to it. The roof is like... You want to open the door? Oh. What color is the carpet supposed to be? Yeah? Oh, wow, check out the front. The front's... Yeah, it's got some water damage. Oh, that's disgusting smelling. There's still a mattress. What do you think it's going to sell for?
I hope not a lot.
I bet it goes for less than $100. The Gulfstream. This one's nice because it's got the two doors, though. All right, right next to the Gulfstream, we've got a Case W24B. I always thought these were kind of cool looking. They're very odd shaped. The cab's like a little egg on the front of the machine, so you actually articulate with it, which is a little weird. I guess this might be a Cummins, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it might be a 6BT. The cab is really high up in the air. Huh. The gauges are all fogged up. I can't tell hours on it. Not a bad cab. Glass is broken, seats roached. Actually, it's a pretty bad cab. But everything that's broken is broken. Ugh. Let's get back down here. You know, it's a good wheel loader when the door's fallen off and been welded back on multiple times. Got a nice little International. A new idea 2-row combine. We're making our way down here to this Cummins. And a Ford Backhoe. And a snowmobile trailer. Could use one of those. So I read the listing for this truck online. It says it uses oil pretty bad, but it does run. So it's definitely a weld rig with bottle holders like that. It is one hell of a bed. Check out all the toolboxes. Looks like it used to have an integrated rack, which is pretty cool. 5-speed, 269,000 miles. Let's see if it starts. Now, hold on. Let's read the little note in case it says do not start. Trans works well, but a piece of the bearing was found in the oil many miles since. Originally from Utah. Uses oil. Is it 4-wheel drive? It is, with some sort of auto hub if they got covers on it. Check out the Boost EGT gauge. That's wild looking. I don't see any sign of it using oil. Oh, I can see some smoke. It must be really bad if they bothered mentioning it at an auction. Usually that's something you would keep to yourself at an auction. So, looks like we got some electronics at work. And we have a remarkably intact 2nd gen dashboard. Yeah, it took a while for the clutch to engage. I don't think I'm too interested if it burns oil, but would make a nice welding truck. All right, in the back here, there's a Ford I want to look at, but I figured we might as well look at the low boy while we're here. This one's got a gas engine on it. Looks like a newer Honda. Pretty short one too. What model is it? A Wigco, built in '86, and it's a 35 ton. Not a bad looking trailer. It's definitely seen some side loading, but not a bunch. Let's come back here and look at this 7.3. Oh, we got two of them actually. This one's a service bed. Service bed's got some bubbles. Stall bed. Really shallow boxes. Well, the cab's not roached. Crew cab. A fleet maintenance specialist. Maybe they fleet maintain this truck too. Pretty dirty inside. Guessing it's a 7.3 truck. It's got a 6.0 front end. No, it's a 7.3 front end. Just check the mileage before I bother looking at the engine. I don't have much time. 140,000 miles. All right, maybe this truck isn't a clunker. Nope. That's a good sign. Huh. Can't believe it's not rotted out. I originally wanted to come look at this dually over here. It's a nice green color. It's got one hammered front fender. Door latches. Not good. Just under 200,000 miles. Where's your key? There it is. Sounded kind of worn out when it fired up. Pretty decent interior. Got a pretty nice little diesel RTV 900 Kubota. I had one of these once. It was really bad. I think it needed a head gasket. Had all kinds of wiring issues. I don't really have an appeal to have another one. Needs work, water leak. I'm sure it's not that simple. 4,400 hours. This one's not as roach as the one I had. The one I had, the bed was rotted out. I still think I sold it for like 3,500 bucks. What else we got here? Nice little wheel horse. Nothing else super interesting, I don't think. Ooh, a little Yanmar diesel. I need one of those. I had good luck buying one of these at an auction one time. This one's a water pump. Ooh, that doesn't sound right. I think that could just be a pull cord issue, but it's not inspiring. This one's a 406cc, so it's like 7-8 horsepower. It's got a water trash pump on it. So we're in a particularly stickered up golf cart now. Let's see if it does its thing. Come on. Oh, I might have just flooded it. Come on. Come on. Does the headlights come on at least?
I don't think so, no.
It wants to go. We'll leave it be. Pretty nice little golf cart though. There's a lot of American flag fist bumps. I got another golf cart back here. It's probably a little bit more in my price range. This one gas too. This one must be gas because it's got a gas cap. But I can't seem to get the hood open. Okay, cool. Keep your secrets. Check out the industrial electric scooter back here. This one's still got the old style 6-volt batteries. These things are a lot of fun. I use one at work all the time. This one's really goofy looking though. I'm guessing, is this the on switch? Makes some clicking noises, but that's it. I guess the batteries are shot. We got a third golf cart here, a Yamaha. This one's electric. No thanks. What is this? Some little 3 or 4 cylinder diesel. I don't know what brand. Oh, it's a Carrier, so it's a coal trailer engine. Probably really high hours then. We got the Mad Dog. Rickshaw. And then we got this little Farm King loader. Yep, okay. I'm gonna guess a 16 horsepower Kohler. Ooh, a street light. So the last video I did on auction, we covered a bunch of the Chinese equipment, and there's even more here. A lot more of the wheel loaders than I saw at the last one, but I'm not gonna waste the time on them. Check out that guy, a little golf cart, or golf. We gotta get a closer look at that. I think these are like bunker groomers. Man, that thing's funny looking. It sits really high. It says it's a hydro. I wonder if it has individual. No, I don't think so. That's cool. All right, look at the leopards. I said I wouldn't talk about the Chinese equipment, but here we are.
Piggy in there, and Devin in there.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to be able to fit 2 people right there.
I don't know about that.
I don't think I could fit in the driver's spot. Check out the blower. The Buffalo Turbine. Tow behind? I feel like that'd be kind of a pain in the neck to use. Whatever. So I think this is like a John Deere 110 with a Damco loader. This one's got a modified bucket, I think. Check out the hydraulic pump setup. It's pretty cool. Looks like it's got some sort of hydraulic issue with the valve sitting on the seat up here. But a cool little machine. We got some 4-wheelers over here. I'm already drowning in 4-wheelers, so I don't really need any new ones, but we got 2 Honda 4-tracks. What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, this one's actually a really nice 4-wheeler. Nice tires on it, 4x4. This one's a little rougher. Is it gonna start? Oh, we got signs of life. Oh, wow. It runs, but I wouldn't say it runs good. Looks like it's got a different tank off another machine and a different control center. Otherwise, probably not that bad of a quad. Yeah, it's an old case of some sort. An 1845. I like the John of all trades. From Milton, Wisconsin. Oh, it's got remote hydraulics all the way back here. That's weird. So we are sort of near a yellow freight distributor, so I think there's a bunch of the forklifts here from that sale. This one's actually from Hodge, another business locally. These things are really hammered. And they got the short little mast, which really isn't ideal. We got another little case over here.
Extreme Hungers. The trailer says Extreme Hungers on it.
Nice. Oh, check out the T800 Kenworth. That thing's pretty sweet looking. We don't really have time to look at that, so we're going to keep moving to the stuff I might be able to afford. Is it a Zamboni? I think it is. Never seen a Zamboni in person. Heck yeah. Is it? No. I don't know. I don't think it is. I think this is something else. A Dynacar? Weird. Got a little S-Series International over here. A prime plow truck. Looks like every other S-Series International out there, kind of hammered. That's any indicator of the shape of the bed. Yeah. She'll hold salt for another year, I'm sure. All right, we're getting more into the construction related stuff now. We got a giant water pump with a Ford industrial engine. A Champion road grader. Check this thing out. Yeah, that thing's huge. It's got really nice tires on it. Nice big old cab on it. It's just at the savable point with rust. Get another W20 case loader. This one's really nice. University of Wisconsin Platteville. Huh. Oh, wow. Check that out. That thing's really nice. It's a pretty big college. I'm surprised they used such an old machine for so long. Looks like they just retired it. What else do we look at? There's a little old Bobcat there. We're running low on time. We got a D6. H. Pretty beat up. Yeah, pretty beat up machine. I like the custom side panels. Got another nice, pretty grader. This one's a Galleon 160L. Very sparse cab. And definitely recently got a paint. But overall, a nice machine. These are pretty cool looking. Check out the blacked out trencher. I think this is a Case 560. No, it's a Ditch Witch. This one's a Ditch Witch. I kind of like the black with the... Yeah, I think those are stickers, but it's still kind of cool. This one's got a wheel, which isn't super common. There's some other blacked out. Yeah, there's a blacked out scraper right here, so that must have been some company's insignia. Let's go check that out. Here's the other side of that Galleon. Really nice older machine. On the way over there, we got a Vermeer with a big old hydraulic winch on it. It's a Warren Hydraulic Series 15. This is the much newer version of that one we saw earlier. I think I like the black on this Terex. It looks like it should be in a horror movie. I don't know what Terex engines are. And they painted everything black, even the control cables. Sweet. I think it's a Detroit. Yeah, it is. Cool. There's a ton of graders out here today. We got one of every flavor. We got a John Deere now. This one's not quite as nice as the other two we were looking at. Still not a bad machine. This is the JD 770. We got two Miller welders. We got a Bobcat 225. It looks like 1,600 hours, according to the filter. It's got leads with it. That's a good sign. What about the Trailblazer here? Ooh. We don't have any sign of life. It sounds like it's either really bad batteries or it's seized up. Trailblazer 325. This one's a DC only one though. If I'm buying a Trailblazer, I want an AC DC one. Here's the other side of that Deere. Like I said, just not nearly as nice as that Galleon or the other grader. All right, it's closing time, so we got to get out of here quick. But check out the two Michigans with the really weird looking booms on them. This one's a 125B and this one's a 75B. This thing's a big machine. Michigan, the best on earth. That is a cool sticker. Super weird shaped cabs in these things. Let's figure out how to get up in it. Really awkward cab to get into. You have to like stand on the ladder and open the door. Not ideal. Must have worked in a quarry because it's got all the different yards and total pounds. Yeah. Just a weird shaped cab. But all the glass is there, just kind of shattered. Cool machine. We got a Swinger here, 3000. It's got a Bobtatch plate on it, which is pretty nice. Nice tires. Something's going on back here with the axle, it looks like. Doing a little bit of the stanky leg. I don't know, I guess these things are diesel. This one only has 1,100 hours, allegedly. They are pretty cool little machines. I'm sure they'd be really useful. Thought it was a little Kubota, but I can't tell. Yeah. No, that's no Kubota. I don't know what that is. The tag's long gone. Looks pretty hammered. Next to the Swinger, we got a Cat 955. We saw a 955 the other day in my other auction video, but this one's a little newer. I don't know what designation this one is. This one looks well used. Actually, this is an older machine. I'm wrong. Undercarriage is in good shape. I always thought these are kind of weird with the tilted hoods. We got a really nice 4020 here that definitely just went through a paint job. They at least did a good enough job to paint it without the manifold on it. The paint actually, well, it looks decent, but it's not great. Brand new rubber on it. That's a nice tractor. Well, nice looking. Could be slap worn out. Yeah, a lot of orange peel going on in the paint. It still smells fresh too. Check out the lift kit on that guy. I'll have to go look at that later. There's some boats over here. I want to see that. These things are really goofy looking. They look like they're supposed to be like carnival rides, I think. It is like super snubby and wide. That'd look great going down the Mississippi. All right, I think it's the only other articulating tractor we didn't cover here. It's an 8760 Deere. A little bit faded, but not bad. Tires aren't dry rotted. This one's definitely the nicest of the bunch. I bet a lot of that paint would come back with a good polish. Let's see what the cab's like. Well, right off the bat, it has a better smell than the other two tractors we were in earlier. Oh, never mind. I lied. How many hours we got? 6,000. Yeah, it smells a lot like mouse pee in here. It's in park. Let's see if it fires up. Woo. Yeah, so the steering wheel was turned. It sounds really good though. I do not want to steer it into this 4630, so we are not going to fire it up again. But it sounded happy. Sick. That is a nice tractor over there too. We got a 76 4630 over here. Original hour meter not functional. Uses a planing tractor. Aren't they all? Really nice looking machine though. So we got a Ford Boomer. My buddy Steven used to work in the plant where they built these. Check out the chrome roll bar. These things are super goofy looking. Got two John Deere tractors. I guess they're forestry mowers. They don't have any kind of mower attached to them. Nice enough cages. That has got to be the smallest light plant I've ever seen in my life. Does it even have an engine? No, it's just electric. Okay, so this is the one you'd plug in at an event. I've never seen one like that. We got another really nice painted up John Deere. This one's a 4010. Doesn't look like it was as meticulously done as that last tractor we were looking at. But still pretty nice. It looks like we got a scraper up here. Yeah, pull type soil mover. Nice. A little Heister 30 forklift. This is a little guy. I like the embroidery on the seat. It's a good advertisement. What's the lift capacity in this guy? Mm, 3,900 pounds. Better than I would have thought. Check out this goofy looking thing. It's an Agco Alice with gigantic front tires. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that. Looks like a 5680. They're still smaller than the rear tires, but not by much. Definitely a European tractor. You can smell the propane in the air. That's good. It was donated, so I guess it's a fundraiser. We got a blue 6PT hanging out in this generator. Never seen a blue 6PT. What year is it? Maybe a 92? Nope, it's a 90. Looks really nice. Huh. I've never seen a Delphi pump on a 12 valve though. I think this is the biggest machine at the party. That is one hell of a boom and dipper on this thing. Whew. That's a gigantic bucket. And thumb, holy cow. What size is this thing? 336D. Pretty beat up, but that is a big machine. Right behind the big cat, we got a 4430 Deere. Also pretty nice. What do we got over here? Got another track loader we didn't see earlier. A 4230 with really goofy fenders. I don't understand why people put those fenders on their tractors. They look really weird to me. You do you. Let's go look. I'm assuming this is a 931 right here. Yeah, we got a cat grader too. We'll check that out. Oh, this is a 951. I was wrong. Pretty decent looking machine. Front end's all not hammered off of it. Not bad. Let's go check out the cat grader back here. Conso wheel loader. Cat skid steer. A 14D. It's a little closer to the vintage I like. That thing's cool. Definitely the worst one out of the bunch. Is that a food truck?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, now we gotta know.
Smells like...
I don't know. Fiberglass, maybe? Maybe this holds a secret. I think it was some sort of cleaning truck. Might have had a big vacuum in it or something. I don't know. Back onto the 14D here. Pretty decent tires. A little low on tread, but not all. Well, that one's got a pretty gnarly cut. Pretty leaky looking 6-cylinder. These things are just so cool looking. Check out the raised lettering. There's the engine serial. Looks like it was a Ron Bergen excavation and grading machine. Oh yeah, the heater's really cool looking. It's got a cast iron grate around it. That is a cool old machine. There's definitely something on in here. Do not touch this button. Will just idle if you touch. All right, smells like cigarettes in here. All right, we're almost out of cool things to look at here, but we got a pretty nice looking Komatsu forklift. I don't know if I've ever seen a Komatsu forklift, but some dual front pneumatic tires. Pretty nice little fork. What's the capacity on this guy? Oh, it's gas apparently. 1,600 hours. Wow. And 9,000 pounds. That's a lot for an off-road forklift. Check out the stacks on this. Kenworth. That is some hokey work if I've ever seen it. Holy cow. An old farm truck. Surprise, surprise. This thing's roached. Last thing on the way out here, we got a 389 Pete. It's also really nice. I want to scratch this thing up. The fancy red steering wheel. Oh, mattress doesn't even look disgusting. Holy cow. It's got 1.2 million miles. It does not look like it at all. That's impressive. Someone kept this thing really nice. It even smells nice in here. For 1 million miles, this thing looks really nice. I'm impressed. And it's got a sweet looking reefer. All right, that is gonna wrap up the video on this auction. Now, I did not buy anything at this auction. There was nothing I had to have, and the place was just a little inconvenient, and the auction time was a little inconvenient, so wasn't too worried about buying anything anyway. But this clip of this Freightliner here is from another auction I went to later on in the week, where I did pick up a few little items and checked out some sweet cab overs. This was one of 3 really cool old trucks and some other heavy equipment and cool stuff to look at. So definitely keep an eye out in the future for that video. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.